Hey guys, how's it going? ItZMuRdA here with a part patch note overview, part Amerish first impressions type of thing going on. I wanted to do a Amerish video preview earlier this week, but I was informed that the final product for Amerish wasn't actually on test, and it would probably not be such great of a video if I had just done what was there. So I waited until the patch was on live servers. It is on live servers. The patch notes are very brief, so I'm going to go through them real quick, and then the rest of this video is going to be as best of a Amerish overview as I possibly can do, a flyby with observer cam and my thoughts as well on some of the bases. I really probably can't do it its fair justice without like a 2-hour long video, because it has received a huge overhaul, as some of you have probably already noticed. Literally, like, every single base is touched, and in such ways that they're not like bases we've seen before in PlanetSide 2 yet. So I'll go through what I can, but my apologies in advance for missing that awesome base that's your new favorite base, because it's probably going to happen to somebody. So sorry about that, but we'll do what we can. Anyway, to skip Amerish for a second on the notes, it's really just some balance changes and bug fixes. You can trial the Hunter crossbow now. There's some audio fixes, some camo fixes, some pain field fixes, reload animation fixes, crash fix, server optimization. All good news, nothing particularly crazy. Camo's applying to all vehicle cosmetics, which is interesting, as well as some balance changes for infills and crossbows. Basically, infiltrator cloaks, any of them, Hunter, Stalker, or Nano, will now become less visible at a faster rate after sprinting, so especially noticeable when transitioning from sprinting to crouching. So if you're sprinting, which most of us are, and then you crouch real quick, you'll enter your less visible state sooner. So that's good. No complaints there. Some slight buffs to the crossbows. Really slight, but the normal bolt has got its damage range increased from 30 to 35 meters and 50 to 60 meters. I'm not sure if these are reversed or maybe they're just tacking on the numbers, but anyway, it's a damage range increase on both ends of the spectrum, minimum and maximum damage, making it a consistent 2-shot kill against full nanoweave targets up to 40 meters. And the explosive bolt also got some similar tuning, 20 out to 30 meters and 40 out to 50 meters, making it a consistent 8-shot kill against stock maxes up to 40 meters as well. There was an issue with the Amerish lattice not appearing, but that is fixed, so I don't even know why I mentioned it. And this was an interesting one. I actually looked for some info on it. I may have missed it. I was at work all day until now, but I was looking for some clarification on that, and I haven't seen a post or anything yet. Purging old characters. That's a phrase that could use a little bit more clarification. We don't know if they flat out deleted old characters, if they changed their names so that other people that are active can use those names, where the cutoffs might have been. If they had like ever spent station cash or whatever, then would they not get deleted even if they've been inactive for a year, or is it just time since you've last played? What if you're a paying customer? As far as membership goes, there's like a lot of I think, at least, unanswered questions to that. The good news is, for those of us who are active in playing, which is probably 99.9% of the people watching this video, we can probably maybe have a greater array of name choices available to us and so on and so forth. But it is a little bit, I don't know, sparks some curiosity as far as what exactly it means and how far it digs through, or where the cutoff points are, or so on and so forth. So hopefully there'll be some clarification on that if there isn't already. I will link it or whatever. You guys can feel free to link it or talk about it in the comments if you know more about it than I do, because it's quite possible that you do. Anywho, on to Amerish. They implemented lattice. Okay, so Amerish got its lattice finally. Now all of the continents have it. They did their performance pass on Amerish like they did on ItZMuRdA and then Indar before that. They separated facility satellites into independent outposts. So, if you have, Heyoka or one of the larger facilities and it has the 3 satellite bases, they're now actually separate outposts, both for the sake of capturing the base and how it appears on the map and things like that. And they got to do some pretty fun stuff with some of them, as you'll see shortly. We added 9 brand new outposts, updated, polished, and or reconstructed every single outpost on the continent. Added the multi-cap amp station that you've seen at Freyr and Zervan and Dahaka. At Sungray, I'm not sure which rendition of it is. I guess kind of like the Freyr one, because that would be the multi-cap one, although I think they made some changes. Anyway, assume it's Freyr at Sungray. They improved the roads throughout it for easier travel. It was kind of one of the, if not the most frustrating continent, to say the least, for ground travel in the past, so that's good. Updated resource rewards to maintain resource clusters on the updated continent. That being said, increased the major facility resource reward, sorry that it keeps scrolling, on Amerish from 30 to 50, and it's going to keep doing it. But anyway, we are done with the notes. I'll real briefly show you the 8K by 8K map render that Matt Higby posted on Twitter. You can download this. I can put this link in there. There's a 4K by 4K on ImageUR as well. You can zoom in it kind of just like you can with the map in game. You can get pretty far in before it actually, you know, you sacrifice any quality or anything like that. But for those who are interested, I'm going to actually go over it in game. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I thought it was pretty neat and worth including in the video for anybody who might care to take a gander at the new lanes and lattice and bases and so on and so forth on Amerish. So it's a really big file, and that's what you have. And like I said, I will put the link in the description. Anyway, we are now having a high sensitivity. Okay. We are here on Amerish. Here's what it looks like in game. Oh my god, Empire colors. Forget the fact that there's battle going on, but I'm going to try to hit most of the bases, especially like the larger outposts and things like that got the biggest changes, and I'll go over a few in particular. If you're just interested in the patch notes, you can head on out now, but for those of you interested in Amerish actual overview, here we are.